Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Devin Bartolotta.
And I'm Sharice Gibson. We talked about him before, and now landlord Josh Bruno has repurchased a property on Washington Avenue he filed bankruptcy for.
It had many problems when it was open, and now affordable housing advocates say they're worried for future tenants. Eleanor Tabone has tonight's top story.
It's going to go back to saying, we try to fight the battle, but we can't.
Washington Place Apartments.
So this is the worst case scenario. Someone who has been proven to be a bad actor
Has a familiar owner, Josh Bruno. He bought the property back in an auction for nearly $1 million after he filed for bankruptcy last year.
Once again, the most vulnerable people in this city fall prey to a landlord who no one seems to want to hold accountable.
Andronika Morris with Housing NOLA says it's deeply concerning. Bruno was able to repurchase the property, and the city needs to do more to protect tenants.
We need real protection against slumlords. The people of New Orleans deserve that.
Councilman Leslie Harris said in part that she lodged a formal objection to Mr. Bruno having the best offer because of his handling of his properties and treatment of his tenants. She went on to say, "I am disappointed that Mr. Bruno retained the property, but I have hope that his business partners on this redevelopment will be the primary operator of the property." When Bruno filed for bankruptcy, the residents living here had to find somewhere else to live, so this fence was erected to keep people out. The security guard that patrols the property tells us there are 4 residents still living inside. One of those residents says they're now living without water and electricity. A woman who lives next door spoke to us off camera.
Not fit for nobody to live in there, okay? These are slumland laws around here.
Bruno owned 5 complexes across the city. All were placed under bankruptcy protection last year to avert foreclosure. His properties are known across the city for a slew of code violations.
But the most concerning pieces have been the failure to provide basic maintenance, basic standards of living.
In a statement, Bruno said, "I acknowledge that I am accountable. Upon reflection and discussion with those close to me, my focus and purpose now is to do right for the impacted tenants and City of New Orleans in the properties that I still control." Eleanor Tabone, Eyewitness News.
Bruno says he's partnered with Hernandez Construction and Norf Companies. He says they've started working on cleaning out the complex and expect to have permits in the coming month to begin renovations.